Between the pumpkins and skeletons lies the first look at holiday at HOMEGOODS, and these are also the things that sell out the absolute fastest. Let's dive in. One of the most high-end, luxurious, and I think easy ways to make the holidays look really upscale in your house is through metallics. It doesn't just have to be a solid copper or gold or silver. It can also just be the shimmer on top of something like eucalyptus. You will have the most fabulous time styling these over the holidays. They're sort of that high-end green, somewhat neutral for any room, then have this surprise shimmer, which is just what we want over the holidays. It just feels super special. You just can't imagine how many people complimented me in store seeing them in my cart. So whether you're at HOMEGOODS, TJ Maxx, or Marshalls, keep your eye on the metallic stems because it really is a beautiful way to add depth and radiance into your holiday decor this season. If you're ever shopping at a high-end home boutique or even a place like Pottery Barn, you'll notice that the faux stems are quite pricey. This is, I think, absolutely the most perfect time to really notice and look at what types of stems are coming in to HOMEGOODS because the best ones are always the first to go. Today in store, you can see I found these very, very high quality bundles that combined together in a beautiful vase are going to look not only expensive, but lush and reusable year to year. I mean, they're really timeless in many ways. These were just one of the many options I found in store today. The ability to find a bundle like this that can go into a centerpiece or vase, I mean, it's just gold. I could put this on my counter in my big wooden boat. I can put it on a big, white, amazing textured vase. Also, I want you to notice the blend of different branches, pine cones, and texture. This is an important thing to look at if you want a faux stem to look more expensive. You just cannot beat the price here. These were $19.99. It comes with several stems. My HOMEGOODS has a very high-end boutique sitting right next to it in the shopping center. And when you go in there, the design and the styling is not only amazing, but they have so much of this. And this right here, this bundle would be, I think, between $60 and $90, literally. And there are people who will pay that for something this high quality. They know that they're going to get a lot of investment out of it. When we find a deal like this today, you buy them all, you know? The designer-inspired ornaments are the ones that are the most simple, the most oversized, and neutral. So look for your reds, your whites, and your metallics. These are the ones that will, of course, come out first. You can see here today, and of course, sell the fastest. We want the best, most timeless ornaments on our tree over the holidays. I love to look for the shatterproof ones that don't look cheap, but have enough size and shape and texture to look like real glass. You can also see in store today, there's several different options coming out. Remember, the white paired with the metallic, the greens, the reds with that pop of metallic are just so beautiful. And again, those with a good eye for design will buy those first in store. Okay, now how much do we absolutely love this Pottery Barn tree brush centerpiece inspiration as a first look to some holiday trends? Even more than that, I absolutely love that there is an entire shelf of amazing tree brush decor that you can piece together on your own to make your own version of what Pottery Barn is showing us here. There's so much color, lots of texture, different shapes and sizes. And instead of piecing together even one tree at a time, I love that HOMEGOODS today has some combined unique sets of these tree brushes. You will save so much money here duping PB centerpieces. My only advice is to get these before a home decorator comes in and buys them all. Okay, so pro tip, go through the catalogs, look at Pottery Barn, Our House, Crate and Barrel, all your favorite stores. Take pictures on your phone, and then as you're shopping the aisles of HOMEGOODS, you can start to compare some of the colors and trends and see if you can piece together your own for, you know, like half the price. Now we know there's a lot of places to get indoor-outdoor decor for the holidays. Sometimes I think it's fun to get something unique or different that neighbors don't have. Like no one found it at Home Depot or Costco or Target. HOMEGOODS is not disappointing in this category today. This is just the first look, but I really appreciated these outdoor light up ornaments. These look unique. These look expensive. I mean, it's not cheap. This one is $99, but I don't feel like outdoor decor is cheap. I always feel like we're spending a good chunk of change on good outdoor holiday decor. I also think it sells out super fast. So as long as you and your neighbors love them, it's worth taking a look when you go into store next. Let's talk about the gorgeous holiday dishes. Wow, there are so many beautiful designer-inspired dishes already hitting store shelves. These feel so high quality, and the best of all, since this is just the first look here at HOMEGOODS, they have actually like full sets sitting here. So a set of 8 or 10 or 12 plates, bowls, cups, all the things. So if you're looking for new holiday dishes this year or a platter, bowls, I really loved actually these floral dishes. This sort of reminded me of what Pottery Barn just did with Brandon Maxwell. They just had a collaboration. It's not the same pattern. Of course, Brandon Maxwell came in with like this Western floral. I mean, it was just incredible. It's so pretty. It's so romantic. It brings in a different side of the holiday this year. Aside from that, though, there's a lot of festive green, red, and other beautiful patterns and options here for your table. You can see it all as I filmed. There were full aisles set up, so that was pretty exciting, and I think that there's a lot to love here. This is one of my favorite categories. The best plaid, say it with me, sells out the fastest. Now, when we look at plaid as an option for our holiday decor, for me, brings in this cozy designer mountain house for the holidays. It's warm, it's soft. It's like everyone wants to cuddle up on the couch with a fire. We also, of course, can see this with more expensive design. It's a classic like Pottery Barn, Ralph Lauren. They all have rich, beautiful plaids at this time of year. And that's what I'm looking for when I go to HOMEGOODS, especially now, this season. We want to find those classic, beautiful plaid prints and plaid blankets and plaid dishes and plaid mugs. So as you're shopping in store, keep your eyes open because again, the best plaid's going to go first. For example, I want you to see these amazing plaid Sherpa pillows I found today. These feel so expensive. They just have the most incredible versatility. I did grab them. So the vision is this. This plaid will act as a neutral, and then I'll add big, gorgeous, luscious greens like Pottery Barn is doing in some of their inspiration photos for the holidays. Or I can add a touch of red, or I can add a bunch of white. I just want you to see the potential. There's just so many options of things that we can do here. I also love combining the texture of plaid with a Sherpa. Now this one's already Sherpa, so I don't necessarily have to do that, but you can combine this with, say, a very luxurious fur. So you have this cozy Christmas feel. It's just two really good textures that go together. And all in all, I think plaid serves in so many ways, at least for me as a designer throughout the holidays with my own house. I will tell you year after year, it's just the most high-end look. And this is the time I start looking for the plaids at HOMEGOODS. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, this is my super secret hack. Call it a secret or not, it's a good one, okay? This is an online hack that I love, and that is going over to TJ Maxx online and looking at what we often could find in HOMEGOODS, okay? The TJ Maxx online home section, sometimes a gold mine at times like these. So check out this peppermint pitcher and wine glass set, for example. This is such an incredible deal. It's also an amazing dupe for an Anthropologie version. And then it's also a great gift idea. So don't be afraid to look for these amazing gift ideas, especially on TJ Maxx Home, because this is where you can get some of what we find at HOMEGOODS, but are unable to shop online for. This is also a great place if you're seeing something I'm talking about, or you find something in store, there's not a match, go to TJ Maxx online and see if you can find it online to buy, because sometimes the store can be a grind. Things sell out, or you can't find things, or I'm talking about something you want, you can't find it. Sometimes you can find it TJ Maxx online. Also, speaking of gifts, check out this amazing Christmas tree board. This is such an easy, fun way to grab and go for a hostess gift. You basically bring your little Christmas tree charcuterie board to one of your holiday parties, and you let your hostess know the board is hers, as well as these adorable little cheese knives. I mean, the whole thing is such an easy way to go about your holiday party gift giving. I was standing here, I ran into one of my girlfriends, Jessica, and her and I both saw it at the same time. And she's like, wait. And I'm like, wait. And we both took it and ran. We both bought it. So again, it's not too early, time to stock up. In my store, these are sold out. We grabbed them and ran. So it is true, the good stuff goes fast. These are also the kind of things that are sort of hidden amongst the shelves right now, being pre-holiday. So make sure you take your time going down those aisles, especially the wooden board aisle. I mean, how freaking cute. The holiday wrapping, I think, is underrated, especially at this store. Look at these incredible gift boxes. I can also take you online to TJ Maxx and show you they have a gift box I got last year, which are these cute little gingerbread man gift boxes. It's an adorable thing to put a gift inside of. Everyone was giddy getting one of these gingerbread man boxes. I do get them year after year. I know they're a little pricier, but you can recycle them, okay? So you can reuse, which I love. And also, they are so adorable under the Christmas tree. I'll also say though, it's not just the gift boxes. You've got a lot of gift wrapping, you've got paper products. If you're a big TJ Maxx Marshalls home goods shopper, you know over the next couple months, we are going to see a ton of gift wrap that's going to come through. But I would say look for the most boutique, unusual ones for the most holiday happiness. Along with that, I want you to see the Martha Stewart bows. Look at how many bows you get for $9.99. My friends, please do not go to Walmart, do not go to Target. We know, even Costco, we love those stores, but these are like so boutique-y, and you get so many for $9.99. It was just an unbelievable deal. I'm so happy about this. There's also the ribbon reels right next to it. I wanted to compare this price though to the Costco ribbon that I just found. Actually, Costco is cheaper when it comes to good ribbon. So just FYI, if you're a member, go to Costco first. Otherwise, these ribbon reels, I'm looking at the plaid and the metallics, they will sell out. And just remember, I've linked as much of this as I can find on the YouTube shopping button. Remember, we can't shop home goods. They don't have an online store, but Marshalls and TJ Maxx does. So I've done the hunt for you. I've linked as much as I can through YouTube. You can check that out below the video or in description, and hopefully find even more treasures whenever you're watching this video, because you know they have new things arrive every single day. Okay, next one. The holiday wreaths are something that I drool over when it comes to all of our favorite brands putting out their holiday catalogs, from Pottery Barn to Terrain and all the others. There's so many good options this year. Not only wreaths, but also garland. I mean, look at these new Pottery Barn looks. I am just drooling. They're so beautiful, so stunning. Well, as we know and love, a lot of times Home Goods comes out with something just as good, if not better. So keep your eyes open. This is just a friendly reminder. My store today didn't have a ton of wreaths, but the aisle that you see here filled with fall, this whole thing is going to turn over like tomorrow. And when it does, these unbelievable wreaths and garland pieces and stems, like we talked about earlier, they will go the fastest, especially if you know what's trending and what looks good, what color tones you're looking for. This is just a pro tip, okay? Pick out the wreath or garland look you love the most from the pricier stores now, and be ready when you walk into Home Goods to find something similar or better, because all of this is going to be filled with greens, and it can be very overwhelming if you don't know what you're looking for. Okay, can we just take a moment with these mugs, because this is the first view of holiday, and I am so impressed with what's coming out top to bottom on this shelf. I always love getting a set of mugs for the family, the Goodwins. I've talked about this before. I actually take a day of December and I surprise the family with 4 new mugs, one for each person, where everyone will get their own individual mug, and then we'll drink hot cocoa and watch a good movie, preferably on our plaid Sherpa pillows laying on the couch. It's cozy, and I think just finding a really good oversized mug never gets old, especially when you reuse it every day for your morning tea or coffee. It's the nostalgia I'm going for, and I go for every single year. There's just a lot of really good options here, and as a first look, I was very, very impressed. I couldn't not make this video without bringing you some good high-end candle dupes. I loved these metallic candles in store today. They just also happen to smell exactly like Anthro. I don't know what it was. Everyone's duping Anthro. This was an exact dupe for the volcano. As we round the corner to the end cap, you'll also see they were putting out a lot of beautiful choices here with so many options to bring in just that little bit of metallic like we talked about, or a glow, or some red and green. And And speaking of red and green, I wanted to take you over to one more place to show you one big trend coming in that HOMEGOODS had stocked fully today. No matter what color scheme you're going for in your house this season, I do think there's room for green, right? There's always room for green. It brings warmth, it adds that holiday cozy feel, but there's a lot of different colors of greens. So from our Christmas tree green all the way to the Grinch green, there's lots of things we can do. But this trend I'm seeing of olive toned Christmas green, that's what I'm calling it, today in store, there were just so many blankets, so many pillows. It's kind of a pull through from the fall decor. And I just thought the classic Christmas color and then this olivey green color could be a really beautiful monochrome look. It could be rich and gorgeous next to a Christmas tree or garland. And you can just see today in store, there's tons of pillows and blankets. So if you're thinking still about what kind of colors you want to bring through with your holiday decor, consider this tone of green. So I hope you enjoyed this cozy HOMEGOODS first look. Things I think are going to sell out the fastest. Comment below on what you're finding at HOMEGOODS or TJ Maxx. Let's share in the comments. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. I love you so much. I love shopping with you, and I'm so excited to enter into the holidays for all the home and fashion and life feel good finds. With that being said, I will see you next time.